Is the sleeping giant that is Arizona State finally awake? Well, the quick answer is absolutely. The Sundevils just fresh off a 2024 Big 12 championship, a college football playoff appearance, an 11-win season in the first season in the Big 12. Can they sustain that success? And why was this sleeping giant in Tempe asleep for so long? Well, there are a number of different factors that play into it. You look at former athletic directors, you look at NIL, you look at funding, you look at coaches, you look at players, you look at the fan base in general. And when you look at where Arizona State stands right now heading into the 2025 season, well, it's a green light and a green flag for all of the characteristics and factors that we just mentioned, starting with the coach. Kenny Dillingham obviously wants to be at Arizona State, signing an extension this past offseason, a guy who spent time at Arizona State as a student, a guy that has lived in Arizona for a number of years throughout his childhood. This guy wants to be a Sun Devil. He is a Sun Devil, and he's going to be at Arizona State for a long time. 2 years. That's all it took, was 2 seasons for Kenny Dillingham to bring a conference championship to Arizona State. You've got the right coach in Tempe. Well, what about the players? You're losing Cam Skattebo, but what about everybody else? Well, Sam Leavitt at the quarterback position, he is back. Jordyn Tyson, a top 3 wide receiver in college football, he is back, along with a number of other players, specifically on the offensive line. Defensively, 10 of 11 starters are back for Arizona State in 2025. Not to mention Kenny Dillingham, Marcus Arroyo, Brian Ward, the rest of the staff. They added a lot of really fun key pieces defensively, offensively, starters, depth-wise. They've got it all on this roster in Arizona. So, what about the NIL? What about the funding and the athletic director part of this entire sleeping giant conversation? Well, Graham Rossini, heading into his second season at the helm of the Arizona State Athletic Department, I personally haven't ever seen somebody at an athletic director position that went to that university, that fights for the university, that fights for the players and the coaches as hard as Graham Rossini does. He is constantly out at these events, at the games. This guy wants Arizona State to succeed, but it's not just about the want. It's about the money side of it as well. Personally, I haven't seen Arizona State's Sun Angel Collective pop off as much as it has during that 2024 Arizona State football season. You fully expect that to continue into 2025. And if you've got a question about NIL, well, how about the fact that Arizona State was able to retain Jordyn Tyson and Sam Leavitt heading into 2025 alongside 10 of those 11 starters defensively and other guys on the roster? Bringing it home, what about the fan base, right? What about playing at home? Well, Arizona State didn't lose a game at Mountain America Stadium in 2024. A number of really fun home games on the slate in 2025, and the fan base all over social media, all over Tempe. Arizona State, the sleeping giant, is awake, and they're here for another college football playoff run.